What's up? It's your boy Yirmiyahu Ben Israel. And we're going to speak on one of the more trending songs out right now. It's this one, as we all know, like all these music that comes out that's, secular is made to be wicked in nature. It's made to promote, Satanism, and to just lead the masses into continuous confusion. Now we're going to talk about Taylor Swift's remix of Karma. The name itself tells you exactly what the agenda is about. And it's featuring Ice Spice. And although I wasn't intentionally looking out oh, Taylor Swift, she's one of my favorite artists or whatever. It's more like just popped up in my feed, and I noticed if you look at the symbolism that's in the music video, it shows them doing many satanic things, like one in particular that I called out on Twitter that the page I was promoting actually took down because, it was reaching a lot of people when I exposed what was going on. Showed Ice Spice and Taylor Swift, climbing up some type of what looked to be like a stairway to heaven. No different than Genesis chapter 11, where it speaks about the people building a city, ran by Nimrod, trying to reach the Most High, and it's just crazy how these things just keep popping up time after time after time. There is no stopping these people. There is no putting an end to their agenda, because you got to remember, these Satanists, they run deep. They are running deep. No matter how much you try to stop it, the only one who can really put an end to it when he feels like it is the Most High God of Israel, Yahweh. He's the only one that's can really put an end to it right now if we wanted to. But as it says in Psalm chapter 2, verse 4, I believe at the top of my head, he that sitteth in heaven shall laugh, the Lord shall have him in derision. Y'all's gonna have these people in derision. Y'all's gonna have them in their confusion. You're gonna be sitting there, letting them think that all this money, fame, and fortune is really having them high on life, and they think that they're serving their God. But a lot of Satanists, not every Satanist worship Satans intentionally. They all just looking for a little power trip, looking for changing their life financially. But then there are Satanists who knowingly, especially these Freemasons, which we could touch on another time, where from the first degree to the 33rd degree, they know who they're serving. They know that what comes with this game and what they have to do. It's the thing though. Although don't get it twisted, guys. Don't get it twisted though, y'all. Although you might see on their social media and online or whatever that they're balling, they got the money, the fortune, the fame, and all of that. But as you can see behind closed doors, they hurting. They are hurting. They are hurting. The things that they have to do in order to keep this money, in order to keep this wealth, in order to keep the status and the vanity things coming in, all the vain things coming in, they got to do a lot in order to maintain that. I personally, I wouldn't want to be talking to no devils day in and day out. I have to hear about killing kids and drinking blood and all this other nonsense. I'm not going for that. Me personally, that's why it's when they see that you're promoting this truth, when they see that you are of the Most High Yah, especially you Israelites, they're gonna see that it's a reminder. It's wow, you didn't take the satanic oath, you didn't sacrifice your soul to the devil, you didn't give into the creature rather than the creator. Y'all didn't do what it takes in order to get to where I am. And it's like, man, if, you got to do all that wicked nonsense in order to have something that's not going to last, some Gucci suits is not going to last, some Birkin bags is not going to last, some Bugatti or whatever is not going to last, it's fame and fortune, that's not going to last either. You're going to get old like everybody else, and you're gonna die, unless you repent, get right with the Most High, I mean, it's over for you. Some of these people, they're going in like suicide bombers, man. They're serving Satan, and that's it. They're not going back, and they're not even thinking about the Most High. You're gonna have those, because most people, they're gonna go to the pit. As I said before, this new garbage book. That's what I'm gonna call the new garbage book. Before that new garbage book came out, the Most High said that most are going to go into the pit. But yeah, it's a whole lot of symbolism in there. Matter of fact, I believe, I don't know the relationship between Taylor Swift and Ice Spice, but I think that because Ice Spice, although she looks very fair skinned, she seems to be I guess you could say, some type of Hebrew heritage, some type of, for lack of better terms, like a black heritage. And she just seems more like albino, but, obviously the music industry, they got to use her too as being, somewhat of a colored woman, although she looks very fair skinned. She has to be used because, the music industry loves using our women of color in order to promote their agenda, because history repeats itself, where the white man had them in the houses, had them cooning, getting us killed, hurt, and all that, raping them, and then it's just like a spiritual it's a spiritual thing where it goes down from generation to generation, and these things continue on to this day, where there's a lot of confusion. That's why, especially in the black community, I guess you could call it, we have a lot of emasculating the man and emasculating the woman. Even though you don't really see this, well, don't get it twisted. It's happening, especially in the European community. Don't get it twisted. It's definitely happening in other communities as well. But if you notice, it's very frequent in this black communities, where you're having the man being treated as he's the woman, and the woman being treated as she's the man. They want to emasculate you, men of color. All they want. They don't want you being masculine. They don't want you being what Yah made you. They want you wearing dresses and wearing makeup and saying this nonsense and denying the gender that Yah made you. They want you to be this nonsense, like non-binary, transsexual, gay, and all this other stuff. They want you to be everything that produces death and not things that produce life, because that's why a man has seed. That's why it says that we come from the seed of Jacob, come from the seed of David. Seed comes from a man, not a woman. That's another thing about the new garbage book, saying that JC came from the seed of Mary. That don't make no sense, because Mary is a woman, so obviously she produces ovaries, and although she's able to take what the man gives her and produce a child after that, but she's not a man at the end of the day. So there you go, right there. Suppose JC throughout these talks over here. But yeah, I just wanted to touch up on one of the many artists, music videos, and these matter of fact, the fake Jews are the ones that are running this whole show. Probably laughing it up when they see these things. They gotta promote the agenda. You gotta sell your soul. You gotta do these things in order to be cool with the Satanists, because they're all in it. They're all in on it. Yeah, I thought I'd just talk about this latest music video that came out. Yeah, everybody, be blessed, and have a good one. All right.